Hey!
Hey, welcome to
Spit a swallow beer review.
Spit it up. Swallow beer.
We're doing, we've done this before, but we're doing Dale's Pale Ale. It's an American Pale Ale by Oskar Brewery.
Yes, and 6.5%, 87 by Brew. And they actually got it correct. What the can says, it says American Pale Ale. Beer. Oh, what do you know? This is year round. Oskar Blues Grill, which is in Blues Grill and Brew, which is in Colorado, Lyons, Colorado.
Well,
I prefer English Pale Ale, but what can I say? Not ahead on that. Yeah, I watched the new guy subscribe, and I'd like to give a shout out to him right now too. Shit, can't remember his name now. Beers Tiki. He's from Los Angeles. He just subscribed. Beers with Tiki. His name's Tiki. Beers with Tiki.
Oh, okay.
He just subscribed to us, and shout out to him. And yeah.
Awesome.
He's got big gauges in his ears, like this fucking big.
No, wow.
And he did a tornado on a beer bottle. He did two. He was reviewing Pacifico, but the first one he popped it open, tipped it all upside down, swirled it like a tornado. Within about 3 seconds of it gone.
It goes pretty quick that way.
Yeah, I never heard of the tornado of that vortex, but
yeah. You never heard of that?
Yeah, I never done that. I won't do it either.
Oh, come on now.
Try it with a glass.
We did malt liquor, you know.
I did a vortex with the old Miller vortex bottles when we used to have that.
Remember with the malt liquor, we did the how fast you can drink it?
Yeah, well, I didn't do too well on those.
But the funny thing is that, you know, what how to do it was put a straw in there, remember? Get the air.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah, that's how one person did it. I didn't do it that way.
It's hard to do that. Well, I don't know with a bottle. With a can, you can do different things with a can. You punch it on a can or whatever without anybody knowing about it, but do it off camera. But it's only going to help so much, you know, unless you actually shotgun it.
Yeah.
Showing that you're shotgunning it. But Miller even had the cans where you take a key and you punch a little thing you push in the hole in it. It didn't help that much when it couldn't shotgun it with that.
No. All right, let's give it a smell. We're waiting too long on this.
I wanted that head to go down.
Yeah, I figured give it time to.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because Tiki
smell.
He edited his video during the pouring process, and he just sped that whole part of the video up and played music. And then when it got done pouring it, the head went down. Okay. We got to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, it doesn't smell bad. It's got a nice light pine smell, citrusy.
Oh, my God. It's April.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
It says, do it for Dale. And it says 4/29/2010.
2010? No, that's going to be wrong.
2110. 21/10/32. That's what it is.
So it was April, though. Other April. But that might be a made-on date. Right? Poured on.
Yeah, and 147th can.
Okay.
So this is the 147th can.
Wow, that's my lucky number.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of got a sweet caramel smell.
Yeah, definitely has like a amberish red color to it, a little bit of gold.
Yeah, I didn't do that on the last beer. I was too shocked with the non-carbonation warped can. Oh, crazy crap.
Smells all right, though.
I'm going to drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, this is 6.5 ABV.
Yeah.
And I would rather drink this than Bud Light Platinum.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I couldn't drink too many of these, though. It's definitely a strong pale ale, almost IPA.
Yeah. It's got a very light, smooth, citrus pine type flavor.
Similar to the English pale, maybe a little bit more hops that they would use, but
yeah, Yeah, the English pale ale would be more mellow,
Yeah.
more subdued.
I mean, shit. Some of the English pale ales, like the damn chicken one, don't even taste anything close to this. It tastes like a damn cream ale,
Hmm.
smooth and creamy. But
This I can remember back in the day when we way back when we first tried it.
yeah,
I don't think that we were overly impressed by it, if I remember correctly. I don't think we were disgusted by it like
right,
we had been with some of the
right.
hoppier beers that they were coming out with at the
I
time.
don't think we made a big deal over it, but
Yeah,
it's not bad for.
it's not bad for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'd drink it again.
Yeah, I don't buy this stuff on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
I mean, it's not like it's all around, especially around here.
Yeah, you can get it at the grocery store.
But I probably wouldn't buy it because it's just a little bit too hoppy than what I like. But it's not bad. If someone offered me one, I'd take it.
I'm trying to think of, when I sit down to drink a beer, I usually don't want something really heavy,
Yeah,
and these beers tend to be kind of heavy. You know what I mean? That ant just came out of nowhere and landed on there.
How do you survive my flicks? Oh well.
So anyway, I flicked it off one time.
Well, the first time I flicked it, it went over here. So
I flicked it once. It's off the table.
he was like,
It's just like the cap toss. I hit it and I win.
he's like, what's that superhero's name in the Marvel Avengers? The redhead lady.
It likes abuse.
Oh no, but the previews of her new movie, she's like going down some ship or something's falling out of the sky.
I'm glad you said ship.
Yeah, she sticks her sword in it.
She was going down.
That's what the end did.
I'm like, okay,
like, put the brakes on.
Went into a corn flick.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah. So nothing super impressive, but if I usually sit and drink a beer. I'm usually wanting to drink one or two, maybe three.
Yeah.
And I don't want something super heavy. And this to me is kind of heavy. It's just kind of weighs on you.
I could be all right with two, maybe three of these, but anything more. It's not like I go out to the bar. Yeah, I'm getting shit faced tonight. I couldn't drink a bunch of these.
And the other thing is that when you're at home, and you buy beer to drink.
If you're by yourself, you really don't drink that much, really. Most times, most people.
Yeah,
unless you're Diddy.
And if you're buying the beer, to take home with you from the store, and you're not making it yourself, you're not, going special craft brewer or whatever, brewery or whatever, then most likely you're going to end up buying something in at least a 6-pack. Most likely you're going to get a 12-pack.
Yeah.
A 12-pack of something. Because you're going to be like, okay, I know I'm going to have 2 or 3, but you know what? I might want to drink more than that.
Yeah, or maybe I might want to drink tomorrow night. It's my 2 days off or whatever. Maybe I'll drink a few tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stuck with drinking 5 tonight and have only 1 left for tomorrow. You got to run back out and do more,
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't think that you'd be buying this on such a regular basis.
Now, some beers, granted, they don't sell in 12 packs or cases or 18 packs. You have to buy the 6-pack, so then just get 2 of them.
And I don't know too many people who want to spend $10 a 6-pack.
Right. Try to talk sweet to the cashier. Maybe you can just work
10, 12. I saw a 6-pack for $18.
Yeah, there's some that are expensive.
That's like that's $3 a beer that you're spending. I mean, that's $3 a beer, and you're buying it, and it's being mass produced.
America.
Not mass produced, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It does have that caramel, piney, citrus, kind of mellow in a way.
A little bit of caramel.
Very smooth.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it.
It's a good beer.
I'm gonna give it a B+ and a swallow.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one. That one was good.
Yeah, almost a A-, but I can't go that high. B+.
Yeah, I like it.
Almost rolling to A-. If it had titties, it got A-.
Terrible. Terrible.
The weather outside is frightful. It's supposed to rain, and the weatherman in Florida cannot forecast storms in the summer unless a fucking hurricane's coming. That's about it.
Well, that's when he has backup.
Yeah, and it's a big giant storm. It's going to hit the state somewhere.
He's got backup. He's got all these other people telling.
Yeah, that's true.
So he just tunes into them. Perfect example. When the storms come from St. Pete up this way, they usually come right through here.
Yeah.
Over top of me and right across the way.
Right.
Very seldom have it's gone too far to the right or too far to the left that I don't get it.
Yeah, Polk County gets it all the time from those two, the Gulf air mass and the Atlantic air mass coming together. Then they usually get storms over there. But I mean, sometimes we get those, but a lot of times they collide over there in Polk County for some reason.
I don't know why we're talking about the weather.
That's our new job.
Women sit around and talk about old men. Old women talk about women, and old women talk about old men, and old men talk about the weather.
Young women usually, but we're talking about the weather.
Sit and talk about, old men sit and talk about the weather. Oh well.
That was a pretty good beer, though. I'm ready for the next one. I wonder if we should do our shot game we wanted to play. I don't know. I think it might be too hot for that whiskey.
You got beer left.
Lace is waste. A little bit of lace left, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the days that you used to be so thrilled by lace and just the beer itself. All beers are good. They just vary in goodness.
Mesmerized by the bubbles.
Yeah.
Hypnotized.
Yeah. And we used to say, "Oh, look, that looks like a horse." Okay.
It's more like a seahorse.
Okay, that's a sperm horse.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it's just hotter than balls. That's all I know.
I'm pretty comfy.
It's a little bit better now, though, than it was about an hour ago. Thank God I got cotton on. Thank God for cotton.
I had relatives that used to pick cotton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think I had.
I mean, you're talking about, when you pour, you pour. The only color of racial color there is green.
Right. Money.
Money.
Yeah. I had some relatives that worked in coal mines before.
Coal mines. I've got plenty of relatives that lived in the coal mine, worked in the coal mines.
Might say
lived in a company town.
Yeah.
And you know what a company town was?
Coal mine town.
They didn't even get paid cash. They got paid company script.
Oh, yeah.
Where you take your company script and go down to the company store and buy stuff with that script and pay 10 times more for it probably because it's there in your area. You don't have to go all the way over to the neighboring town back in that day where it was a venture to go 20, 30, 40 miles, take you forever and it costs so much. You go all, no, you paid the company script, and you lived in your company house that you paid rent. So
pretty much slavery.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
every job's almost a form of slavery anyhow. Pretty much, you're working for somebody else that's making more money than you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, but the difference is how you're treated.
Right.
And whether you're getting paid in cash. Now, if you're getting paid in cash, you're getting paid a fair wage for the job, in the area, I'm not talking about, we're paid just below the average. No, I'm talking about paying a fair wage,
right.
And turn around and you're being treated like family.
Even some minimum wage jobs are fair. As long as they're giving you, you look at the labor jobs, probably not fair with the minimum wage. Like, say, people work at the juice plant, that's some rough shit, especially at the barrel room or places like that. But they got paid minimum wage. But they got good, not real great, but all right benefits. They had 2 20-minute breaks and a paid lunch break. So it's not like you had one of these jobs where you didn't get paid for your lunch or shit either. So, you could have beat that. 30 minutes paid of not doing anything.
Plus, they had 401k.
Yeah. It wasn't the greatest. I think they should have paid them a little bit more. But
yeah, they should have paid them a little bit more. They gave them all the overtime they could take.
But they did get a lot of overtime. But if they paid them more hourly, they probably would have went out of business sooner than they did.
Well, no. Well, the reason why they went out of business is because the family members
of the new company.
inherited it.
Oh, you're talking about Likes, yeah.
And the Likes brothers, when they were running it, they ran it, and yeah, they could have paid better wages.
And then they go out of business. They sold it to that Pasco Beverage, right?
Well, they turned around and sold it out to the investment company, Blackburn or whatever it was.
Oh, is that how it happens? Oh.
And Blackburn turned around, created Pasco Beverage, and started stripping the assets, running it to where it was super lean. Back then, lean manufacturing. You get your supplies just in that day, and then an hour or two later, you're running it, and then an hour or two later, it's being shipped out to your customer. That's how lean manufacturing is supposed to work.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have just enough of everything to get you through and out, in and out, where you're not tying up money
right.
and supplies. So they started cutting back on keeping parts for the machines, keeping supplies, and all that stuff. One part that cost over $50,000 they had on the shelf. They hadn't had to replace it in over years, a year or two. So they turned around and said, "Oh, let's sell that. We could sell that today, right now, because it cost back then cost us only $35,000, whatever back then. We could sell it for now $100,000,
yeah,
right? Because the prices have gone up." Well, guess what? 3 months later, after they sold it, they had to buy one for over $100,000 and have it shipped because it broke. So that's stupidity in it. Yeah, you're getting a lot of cash at once, and then all of a sudden you're having to spend it in overnight shipping to get parts or supplies sent.
I remember in the barrel room they came out with those crates. They had the big bags of premium orange instead of using barrels. So it had I forget 3 or 4 barrels worth of juice in the big crate in the bag in it.
Yeah.
But it was just a pain in the ass to get that shit up on the conveyor belt, hook that thing to the juice, try to pump all that juice out. I mean, it's not like you're dumping it; you got to suck it out, and then you get, probably lost a little yield of not getting everything out of that. Probably every 10 crates, you probably lost about 2 gallons or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But what gets me is today the lean manufacturing has gotten so lean that it's not really lean.
Yeah.
Because you're spending so much money in overnight shipping and everything. So my question is, and it's not just the company I work for, but it's almost every company I heard of is doing this. I've heard other people that I know complain about it, saying, "Yeah, they're stupid people. We used to keep it on the shelf. It's not on the shelf anymore. So now we have to order it now. We're down for 2 days waiting for a part to come in from Europe." Okay. So your company is doing it, my company is doing it, other companies are doing it. Makes me think that the cash flow, because that's the whole idea of it. We're not tying up our cash. Well, what it's telling me is that these companies don't have or look at are not as really as healthy as they claim to be because they don't have the cash flow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Makes me think that there's going to be a big thing that causes the market to crash.
Yeah.
And companies could go out of business.
So you think I should learn a good skill and then some survival skills too, right?
Yeah, because
stock up on beans.
Yeah. And you can always remember this, Shagdog. The oxen is slow, but the earth is patient.
That's true.
All right. So we get our grade on this.
Alrighty. Yeah, we did. I guess we'll do another one.
That's some real deep wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing.
We'll see you on the next one.
Tinkle that bell.
Tinkle that bell. And subscribe, like, comment. My goodness. And thanks for a 1 new subscriber again.